Her legacy commands respect. Her life mattered. The life of Black women matters. The life of my sister matters. And for that, we won't stop until we get justice for Amanda.
That is just one of the calls for justice today in the death of Amanda Williams. There she is, 46 years old, from Warrensville Heights, mother of two, found shot to death in her home in an alleged domestic violence incident earlier this month. Now, today, the Word Church in Warrensville Heights held a press conference where her friends and family demanded answers as no arrests have been made in her death. We spoke with the Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's Office in the last few hours here. They're telling us they have received preliminary reports from the Warrensville Heights Police Department, but they're waiting for additional evidence before conducting an investigation and likely presenting the case before a grand jury.
Last month, we told you about the murder of Amanda Williams, the Warrensville Heights woman who was found shot in her home in an alleged domestic violence incident. Today, we learned her fiance has been indicted in the case.
The fiance of popular Cleveland hairstylist, 46-year-old Amanda Williams, who was shot and killed last month, is now under indictment in her murder. On Thursday, a Cuyahoga County grand jury indicted 41-year-old Terrell Edwards on 1 count of aggravated murder, 2 counts of murder, 2 counts of felonious assault, and 1 count of domestic violence. Amanda was shot and killed October 10th at the home she shared with Edwards. Shortly before midnight that night, Edwards called Warrensville Heights police to say he had killed his fiancée. Police responded to the home in the 19700 block of Sunset Drive near the intersection of Midway Avenue, where they found Amanda with several gunshot wounds. Responders transported her to a nearby hospital where she was pronounced dead. Edwards was arrested but subsequently released due to what police initially considered insufficient evidence. Williams' family attorney said Edwards claimed he was the victim and cited Ohio's Stand Your Ground law, which states Ohioans have no duty to retreat from a threat before using force to protect themselves. People speaking on behalf of the Williams family last month said Amanda's death came after years of abuse and manipulation, and that they hoped additional evidence in the case would bring justice. Pastor R.A. Vernon stated, "The evidence is pictures of him beating the hell out of her, literally. Text messages saying, 'I'm sorry I kicked you in the face.'" Cuyahoga County authorities issued an arrest warrant for Edwards on Thursday afternoon, but he's not yet been found, and prosecutors are urging Edwards to turn himself in. Authorities stated the following: "A thorough investigation and review of this case led us to the unmistakable conclusion that the death of Amanda Williams was an intentional homicide without justification." Prosecutor Michael O'Malley is quoted in the release, saying, "Today, a grand jury composed of citizens from our county reached the same conclusion and voted to indict Terrell Edwards. My thoughts and prayers remain with Amanda Williams' family and friends. I urge Terrell Edwards to turn himself into law enforcement." Ian Friedman, the attorney representing Williams' family throughout the legal process, said in a statement that the family was grateful for O'Malley, Warrensville Heights Police Chief Wesley Haynes, and their investigative teams for their swift and caring work. On behalf of Amanda's family, I, along with Dr. R.A. Vernon of the Word Church and members of Amanda's sorority, are relieved that the grand jury determined that an indictment for murder was warranted. Amanda's family and countless supporters will be present at every stage of the court process to see that justice is secured. In a subsequent update made by the Warrensville Heights Police Department, 41-year-old Terrell Edwards ultimately turned himself in around 7:30 a.m. the next morning. He will be arraigned at the Cuyahoga County Justice Center at a later date.
Some closure. I need some peace with her children.
The mother of Amanda Williams fought back tears as she joined family and friends for a press conference at the Word Church Tuesday afternoon, where Amanda was a member. Loved ones now fighting for answers as to why the person they claimed killed her remains free.
For any woman to be killed and only have an hour and a half or 2-hour investigation about it, that every woman in Warrensville and any city should be scared.
It was on the night of October 9th. Officers responded to a shooting on Sunset Drive in Warrensville Heights. Williams, a mother, grandmother, and popular Cleveland hairstylist, was found with multiple gunshot wounds. The 46-year-old was pronounced dead a short time later. Her pastor, Dr. R.A. Vernon, says the killing was the end result to years of domestic abuse.
The evidence are pictures of him beating the hell out of her. I'm not exaggerating. It's clear. I mean, literally texts that say, I'm sorry I kicked you in the face.
A person of interest who Fox 8 is not identifying since no charges have been filed was taken into custody but released 48 hours later. Williams' family attorney says that person claimed he was the victim, citing Ohio's Stand Your Ground law. The Williams family attorney says the evidence initially presented to police was not the full picture. They're hoping additional evidence brought here today will change the outcome of this case.
And we're asking that you let the evidence speak and see a clear pattern of abuse and manipulation.
From the pulpit to Warrensville Heights City Hall, Fox 8 cameras were rolling as loved ones marched into police headquarters to present more evidence in the case. Evidence they hope will result in justice for a woman who was beloved by those who knew her best.
Amanda was liked. She was loved. She was peace.